Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. This time around, we're going to go ahead and showcase the new Vegito. As you guys saw in the video that I put out earlier today, I do, of course, have the new Vegito here, and I wanted to kind of go ahead and see how good he is. And by the way, shout out to Alex. This is his Vegito here. His has a lot more orbs and stuff into it. The man went hard for his Vegito. Pause. No, so this is mine. I don't really have much in him. Don't have a dupe. Debating pulling for a dupe, but like I said in a couple of previous videos, I don't really feel like pulling for dupes at this rate because of the fact that they completely just start reprinting units a lot. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe if you are new, of course. Let's go ahead and jump in. And what I'm doing here, the team that I'm using, okay, for the questions that I could potentially get, this is the team that Mobile Man said was the best possible non-LR hero team. This is clearly on 1X. Let me go ahead and 2 times it next time I get the opportunity, which should be right now. Give me just one moment. There we go. Cool. So anyways, yeah, basically the best team that he said that can be built as a non-LR variant, and I wanted to go ahead and show it off. Now, here's the thing. The changes that I made based on what he had listed were I dropped Physical Vegito for my Gotenks because my Gotenks is a lot better than my Vegito. I actually don't have a dupe in my Vegito. And I dropped Bardock for Gogeta because I don't really too much care for the Bardock unit. I mean, he's great when he gets his passive. He's really only here for his passive anyway. And Gogeta's a lot better. So, that's in my opinion anyway. Let's go ahead and jump in here. So, honestly, none of these guys need to be here right now. Just none of them, literally. I need a Vegito on this turn. But, like I said, that's just kind of the calculations that he came down to. But this is the team that I would like to try out for this one. But first and foremost, I want to say make sure you run what you want, how you want. Of course, I'm just mainly disappointed that the new Vegito loses Prepared for Battle when he Dokkan Awakens because it takes viability away from a unit like SS4 Goku, who you can run if you switch up the team a bit more to optimize him, for example, in that STR slot, because Super STR really is missing like a lot of options. It doesn't have very many good options. You know, not anymore anyway. That team hasn't really gotten too many updates. And then the latest update I think that they got for like a couple of good units would be Trunks. That just came out with a Vegito, and he's okay. And Gohan before that, and it's like both of them don't really fit super well. So, anyways. So, this guy's going to get an attack here. And you can have that one. And lastly, Goku. Goku's only here for his passive. That's it. 16k, I'll live with 16k, given that I have 360,000 life, a million attack stat, 492,000 on hit number 1, hit number 2, 565, 184 on the normal attack, did about a little over a million damage, probably 1.2 in that area, 1.2 million or so. Basically outdamaged that attack from Gogeta for sure, though. And my Gogeta's pretty good. He's like 80%. So, Gogeta's pretty nice, though. I like Gogeta a lot for his defensive viability in that he's able to reduce the enemy's attack. Albeit it's not a great reduction. It helps. Look at this guy with his critical hits. The only thing that'll bother me is if that Goku goes ape. Like, just don't go ape, and I'm set. But, you know, a lot of people kind of just look at that Goku and say, oh, well, he's only good because he can link with SS4 Goku. And really, that's not true. He actually has Over in a Flash, and he has one of the best passive supports offensively in the game at 33%. As opposed to the, you know, one of the best rainbow type, right? It could be on any team, not the 40%, 3 key for 1 color, you know, stuff like that. Do I expect a super? I don't, really. Kamehameha is triggering between these 2 fusions. That's fine. Isn't it nice to be able to run, like, you know, a new Vegito Blue and, I guess, I don't want to say new, but, you know, SS4 Gogeta for the first time? Oh, there's a super. I was right. On the same team, though, like, the 2 most powerful fusions to date from Goku and Vegeta. Of course, from different times and, you know, different series, technically, but you get my point. All right, Gogeta hit for 885 and effectively was able to solo this round. Solo this round. All right, so Gotenks. This is why Gotenks is kind of iffy on this team. because Physical Vegito is technically supposed to be on the rotation, but a turn like this is exactly why he's iffy. But thank you for 12 key not being complete cancer on this Gotenks like it is on Tech. So he's iffy though because he's always got that over in a flash and fused fighter, which doesn't work super well for him because he can't ever get his 11, which is his most powerful attack, of course. But it's not that big of a deal if he gets his 12 key off because this Gotenks is really good either way. All right, so this is gonna probably take him out. I just love the little flip, man. The little flip gets me every time that Gogeta does. All right, 1.6. And there it is. How did I know this was going to happen eventually? Every time I do boss rush, it happens. I honestly was going to put my 100% Gohan there. Or my like 80% SS4 Goku. But then I was like, I don't want to deal with Gohan not getting a super every freaking turn. You know? I was like, oh, I could put Goku there. But I might as well just use the team that he said. So whatever. Just so I can show it off a little bit. At least he still hits pretty hard. For the people that don't know, the leader skill do apply to the leader skills, do apply to the ape units. Also, the super attack level is in effect as well. If he was SA1, for example, his super attack will hit a lot weaker, like it would traditionally. Gosh, it'd be great if you decided that you wanted to go ahead and go back to normal Goku. Just gonna float that out there. I mean, you tell me if that's okay with you, though. You just tell me if that's something you want to do, Goku. Most of the time, you know, you're cool with it after 2 turns. If you got your chance, you raged out, and then you're good, right? So hopefully this is another one of those cases. Okay, come on, Goku, just go back to normal, please. You kind of slow down everything. At least I get the invincibility, I guess, right? Really? He went 3 turns. I tried not to jinx it too, and I was like, yo, he doesn't really like to go 3 turns very often. So I tried not to jinx it, but I think we're gonna kill him anyway, so it doesn't matter. And if I beat him, he basically resets my phase, so Goku goes back anyway. I don't even know if they can go for 4 turns, but God forbid 4 turns. That's why I don't really like the Tapion team, because he's like, oh, they can go an extra time into Ape. I'm like, no, please, no, do not want. Mission abort. All right, we're gonna go with that. I really wish my Goku had those last 5 levels. It hurts so bad. He needs that passive increase, man. 120% versus 100, man. It's so much better. I honestly probably don't need to heal, but I'll use this. That's fine. But yeah, he really needs it. It'd be so nice. And he'd also get that nice defensive boost too. I'm starting to see what the thing is with Vegito. I'm starting to see it. He really wants to build up, but if you have good damaging units like I have here, really, seriously, I knew he was gonna super there too. Like I have here though, he really can't build up, right? Especially 2 Vegitos. 2 Vegitos is a little bit much. That's why I think Super Vegito is probably going to be better, because Super Vegito honestly doesn't hit super hard outright. He builds up too. And of course he has the counters, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, this guy's really hard to build up. I'm starting to see it. I still love the unit. Oh, Kamehameha was triggered. I mean, I don't really care, bro. Like, seriously. But I still love the unit. But if you ask me which one I like more, I like Rose more. I can already tell you that now. Alright, can we get a nice, powerful critical hit? 913,000 attack stat. 917 crit. Okay, I'll take it. I'm seeing why a unit like Bardock beats out Gogeta on this team as far as being the better intelligence unit, because of the fact that he'll get his passive support. And that, see, the thing about the 40% passive is that it affects the entire team, or the entire 3 units out there at that time, as opposed to just 1 unit, aka Gogeta, hitting hard. I see why now. As I've run it, I see why the changes I made didn't make the team particularly better. It made it better for me, though, because, like I said, my Bardock and my, what's-his-face, Vegito didn't have dupes in them, so... Either way, I still love the team. I think that it's good enough for anything in the game right now. So really, it's just apples and oranges. It doesn't actually matter. But I like to be as, you know, insightful as possible. Another super, please? Can we get? Can get, please? Oh, normal attack? Okay, fine. Come on now. No? Okay, fine. Well, this guy's going to finish it off, so I don't mind that. And 2.1, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually come back probably tomorrow with another showcase of THICC VEGITO on a Super Tech team. Maybe Realm of Gods team. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Realm of Gods team. I'll just have more showcases coming up. Don't worry about it. I think I'm going to do everything. Limit Breaking Form is there. All right, VEGITO. Kind of close to a Dokkan attack, don't you think? So I can miss all of them again, because Nox is really bad. Or for me, anyway. It's hard for me. 1.1, I'll take it. Can you get... Oh, there's a crit. Can you get another super attack, please? No? Okay. Fine. At least he only took 12k back on a hit from a unit that had type advantage, so I really don't mind that. This is going to finish him, of course. And that's why Gotenks is a monster. All right. Oh, hey, yeah, the Dokkan attack is really close. Gonna put you there so we can potentially get a counter if there is one. And you know, another thing, I need freaking Gogeta to come back. SS4 Gogeta needs to come back so I can get a dupe of him. I don't have a dupe of him either. That's gonna trigger it, isn't it? Okay, fine. But I need him to come back so I can get a dupe of that unit because I don't own one, and I really want to own one. It'd be really nice. I did pretty good, all things considered. But yeah. I do on Global, though, but like JP, nah. I don't know if I recall correctly, but Global got something back. Either it was SS4 Gogeta or no, yeah, both of them came back, didn't they? On the Janemba and Gogeta banners. Global may have got them back. I believe they did. That's why I have a dupe. That makes sense now. Because I didn't pull for dupes initially. I don't really pull that much in this game anymore. Now that I think about it, I do for the new unit, but that's about it. I don't really care about getting duplicates. I get them down the line. For example, my Gotenks is fully duped out, but since he was on this stupid banner, I pulled him like 2 more times, and it's like, oh, well, I can't really even use those. So, okay, cool. And like STR Ultimate Gohan, I got enough to get him to 100%, and I still have 3 more left. Holy crap, man. It's like I can't even use this stuff. Maybe in the future a new unit will come out, though. Probably. Can you super? Really? 4 attacks, no super? And you get hit with the super. That's nice. That's great. That's going to be like 98k. 114. Yikes. And also consider that Cooler does reduce the enemy's defense when he hits them with a super, of course. So he tanked better at first and then wound up not tanking as well. This is going to probably finish him off here. And there we go. Cool. And let's move on to the fight against Mr. Goku, SS3. And then Kid Buu is there. Kid Buu-sama. Okay. So, let me go ahead and put you on my Nah, I'll do it for the next event. I was gonna say, let me put him on my rotation, but I'll do it for the next event. I want you to get an attack off. I'm going to try to build up my Vegito and pay attention to it. That's why I said I'm going to try it on a tech team and stuff like that, or a Realm of Gods teams, where I don't have 2 of them floating around. If I have 2 of them, it's really hard to build him up. I can already see it. Of course, I can do one of those stages like Derp Strats did, and shout out to that guy, and, you know, take on an event that has invincibility, where they just don't die, and I can really see it, but, you know. Okay. Hey, you go. You. I think he did that with a different unit. I think he did that with the STR Vegito or something. I don't know. Okay, 913,000. That also is because of the passive support, of course. 493. Okay, okay. Million attacks that now. Should start getting into some damage. The first attack is always the weakest one, as you would expect. If he would ever rattle off like 4 supers, it would be ridiculous. But of course, Gogeta has to be the finisher. Okay, now that we're here, I'm going to put you in the front because there could be a potential super. And then I'm going to allow you to get your attack off. I just wish there was a way to track these units that have this new thing in them, like where it's like, oh, the more they attack, the stronger they get, you know, stuff like that. I wish there was a way to track that as opposed to actually counting it, you know, or more they get attacked or more they attack. I wish there was a way to track it. You have to literally sit there and count how many attacks you've given them. There's a counter. So I don't know. It would be nice. Can you give me another super? Please, just one more. There you go. Now mine's over 1 million attack without passive support. Okay, I see what Vegito does. Vegito does a bunch of little attacks that amount to a lot of damage, but that's honestly what every Vegito does. A bunch of little hits, and it's like, wait, well, yeah, Gogeta's hitting for like 1.8 million, but then you realize traditional Vegito cards were like, oh, 3 hits of 300,000, and then like 4 counters that are doing like 300,000 too, and it's like, oh, well, he actually did a lot more damage. I see what he's doing. Now that I got the hang of it, you know, it makes sense. But still, it's kind of, you know what it is it's underwhelming when you see it. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, suck this unit off. Pause, right? It's underwhelming when you see it because you're so used to these high numbers. So that's not impressive, right? So, I don't know. But he's pretty good. I like him. If he gives me another super, I'll be happy. Come on. Hopefully mine gets a chance to finish it, though. I want mine to finish it. It's going to be really close. If this Goku doesn't crit, maybe. AGL Goku, please do not critical hit. If he does not crit, I'm fine. Don't crit. That's all I need. Come on. Okay, he didn't. I thought he did because I saw the new effect that they gave him whenever he got his Extreme Z Awaken. So now I can give mine the chance to finish him off. He does have the passive support from the Goku. Kamehameha is triggered here everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. All right, and I'm so happy the Goku has not gone ape, but I'm certain next time I see him, he will. All right, do not hit me with the super, and you're not going to, actually, because Goku, you're predictable. All right, 1.5. That's the highest attacks that I've seen from this guy. Can I get a crit for good measure? No crit? Okay. If he got a crit, that probably would have been around 900. It's about the highest that I've been paying attention to. All right, final fight of the video, and it's against Mr. Kid Buu. Mr. Sexy Buu. That's what they call you, don't you? Call you Sexy Buu. All right. Boom. Boom. And right there with that orange orb for you. All right, we're going to try to optimize Alex's Vegito for this video. For the end of the video, that is. See what he can do. There's another super, and the most important part about getting the supers is that the attack and defense raise faster. That is the most important thing about getting the additional supers. Critical hits are nice, but I think if I got a dupe, I'd go more so additional investment just because it just builds him faster. Although crits are going to be better anyway for damage output, but I want to see how good he can get faster, and additionals would do that. But again, I'm not saying they're better than crits on him. I'm saying that they build him up faster, whether they're super attack or not. I'll go there and there. And I'm going to set those green orbs. I wanted to save him, but now I just remembered that I'm going to probably beat this guy in this turn, so it doesn't really matter. I wanted to save him. All right, 568,000 attack on mine. Okay. I do kind of want to dupe mine, though, because he can't get that 4th attack, I don't think, without a duplicate. And that's exactly what I was talking about just a moment ago anyway. All right, passive support is here. You know what? I'm going to leave you right there. Because you have type advantage, and you saved me from needing an item. And I purposely didn't give him a super. Super surprised he didn't transform, but I expect him to any moment now. I'm just expecting it. He's gonna steal the show, right? He's gonna take the video over. 29K, I can live with that. That's not impressive at all. Boo! Go home. Go home. 1.4. This guy is starting to get going at the end of the video. You know, the more normal attacks he gets, the better, to be honest, because his attack goes up. Even if they're not supers, it's better to get normal attack. Alright, he's going to hit his cap pretty soon, though. I think that he gets up to 150 with 20% each attack or so. And actually check that. Boop, boop, boop. It's going to be right here. Attack 15% up to 150. So he gets 15 per attack. Okay, that makes sense. Is there a way to not give somebody a super? No, over the flash, too strong. Bro. All right, Kid Buu. It's time to finish you. I do not know the way. Gotenks is just going to finish it, so I gave up on trying to optimize Alex's Vegito. But towards the end, I started really getting some good rotations out of these guys. Yeah, I figured Gotenks would pretty much one-shot. I mean, he didn't hold down the hardest hitting Transcendent you are in the game slot for no reason. Gotenks is a beast. I don't know if he still is anymore, thanks to the new few cards we've gotten recently, but he definitely held it down for a while. All right, so that is it for the showcase this time. So when we come back, probably tomorrow, we will have the other two that I talked about. I'm going to do the Realm of Gods, and I'm going to do the SS3 Goku lead team, so the tech team, and we're going to try to see how powerful Vegito truly is. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please consider subscribing for more content. I'll catch you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video. Take it easy, guys.